Alright, let's knock some of this dust off this plane.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Flaps 50%. Time remaining 2 minutes.
So what I'm doing now is checking out the flap settings, because I have 3 different flight modes with 3 different elevator settings.
Flight mode 3.
That's full flaps. I just want to get the trim set right on the elevator for the different flap settings. Okay, let's go.
Flaps 0.
Flap 0.
Down. Flaps 50%.
Got a little behind the plane on that one. I don't know what I was thinking. Should I land? Should I not land? Should I go around?
30 seconds.
And then I just kind of let it bounce and acted stupid. That was a little better. For those that pay attention way too much, I used to go out beyond those big trees and kind of go around the back of them, but higher than them, and then I'd always end up really high out there and have to bring it down. So I'm just starting right now with that flight. I'm trying to cut in front of the trees at about tree level or maybe a little below, and then that way I don't have to lose so much altitude and trade it for speed when I'm trying to land. So that actually worked out pretty good. Next flight I'm just going to do a bunch of pattern work to practice that. This time I wanted to get my flap settings with the elevator trim set just right, and I think they're pretty good. So next flight I'm just going to stay down in the pattern and just shoot those landings by turning in front of those trees and see how I like that, which I think I'm going to. It's just I don't like being way too high on final and having to bring it down, and which is hard to do without gaining a little speed. So there you have it. Okay, now that the flap elevator trim situation is worked out, I'm going to go ahead and do a takeoff with takeoff flaps. There we go. We'll just stay in the flaps because I'm just going to keep doing the pattern, keep the gear down. I forgot how much power this plane has. It really kicks it in the butt when you
remaining 3 minutes.
You put that throttle up. Cut it a little tighter, a little bit lower. It's a little scary not knowing if you're in front of those trees or above them, but it's all good. Yeah, she looks good. Can't believe how long it's been since I have flown this thing. I took it out and it was really dusty. Okay, I'm now a little high on this one, so I'll extend that a little. There we go. That's nice. When I get home, I'm going to play with the throws on the ailerons. I did a couple of rolls up there on the first flight and felt like it was on low rates, but it was on all the rates, and that ain't enough. It rolled kind of slowly.
Remaining 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay. I'll get like 3 or 4 more of these. Whoa. When you're coming in with little or no throttle, you got to get it back in a little early because there is a slight little delay there. That's looking pretty sweet. Looking for that 1 minute warning, and then I'll do one more after that. Should be getting that warning any second now. So this will be the last one, and then I'll land it.
1 minute.
And for the actual landing, I'm going to embarrass myself by trying to hit this 10-foot wide runway. I doubt I can do it, but it's worth a try. Whoop, power, power, power. Going around, going around. I get too fixated on the runway I start forgetting about my speed and everything else.
30 seconds.
Only do one thing at once. No walking and chewing gum here. Okay. We'll go the grass. We'll go the grass. This runway is so narrow, it's a little aggravating. I think it's better just to not try for it. And if you hit it every once in a while, that's kind of cool, but I don't worry about it. This plane, the suspension on it handles the grass just fine. It would take off from the grass too, I'm sure, but I like taking off from the runway.
Flight mode 2.
Okay, I think this is the last battery I have for this guy, and then I'll get the Avanti out. So this time we'll just go up and play a little.
Flaps 0. Time remaining 3 minutes. Time remaining 2 minutes. Gear down. Flight mode 2. 1 minute. Flight mode 3.
I'm going to
30 seconds.
come in steep with full landing flaps. Last flight I was just using half, takeoff flaps. So let's see how this feels different. Nice.